Stereotypes!
I'm a girl, so I like pink. But does that make it true? I actually hate pink. I'm also Italian, so I can make the best pasta and pizza. And I talk loudly, right? Well, I really don't know how to cook. And as you can see, I'm not screaming in your face. But wait, I'm also a woman, so I'm supposed to know how to cook. Not really. Now let's talk about the book and how stereotypes are present. Over the course of the absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian, many stereotypes can be found. For instance, Indians are dumb and poor. However, is that true? Stereotypes are what we call the first harmless forms of racism. They are widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing. Stereotypes, though, can be either positive or negative. So, for instance, all Asians are smart and can do math. And a negative stereotype could be all blondes are dumb. Now, before I'm going to point out any stereotypes from the book, let me give you a context of the book. Obviously, this will contain spoilers. So, Junior is a native Indian American, born on a reservation. He's poor, his family isn't there for him, and he doesn't feel happy. His best friend Rhodey is the only person that has always been there for him. Long story short, Junior throws a geometry book on his teacher, Mr. P's nose, and Mr. P has a DMC. He has a DMC with Junior and inspires him to leave the reservation and have a life different from everyone else. Once he moves to the school, Rhodey stops talking to him, and the whole reservation treats him as a traitor. In the new school, Junior meets a lot of new people and gets specifically attracted by Penelope. She's white and blonde.
Did you mention she's white?
And white. And yeah, okay. And he falls in love with her. After becoming one of the popular kids in the school, Junior starts getting called by his normal name, Arnold. And he starts acting like a white person, aka I love Starbucks and Justin Bieber. Moving on, Junior tries out for the basketball team and gets in the team. He played against his old school and gets a concussion and 3 stitches by some other Indian. Rhodey, cough cough. After humiliating loss, Junior gets to have a rematch with his old school and beats the curry out of them. At one point of the story, Junior goes through a lot of losses. He loses his grandma because she gets hit by a drunk driver, and then his dad's best friend gets shot in the face. And the cause of all these losses are because of alcohol. His sister Mary, who dies in a trailer that was caused by her having a party and drunk people leaving the stove on.
What do stereotypes have to do with this story?
Well, thought bubble. Over the course of the book, Junior lets us know loud and clear that Indians are not known to be the smartest people or the richest, and they spend their time drunk or in the casino. Now, Junior tries to defy this stereotype by going to Riordan and actually trying to be successful.
Isn't Riordan an all-white school?
Mostly, and guess what? He stereotypes them as well. He sees them as rich, happy, and full of hope. He also compares them with Indians by drawing this cartoon. The picture represents pretty much the difference between an Indian person and a white person. Now moving on, this picture instead shows that he sees white people as people full of joy and hope. Junior has never seen people filled with hope before. However, when he moves to Riordan, people are hopeful, and they happen to be white. Junior starts questioning if only white people can have hope, which is a stereotype in itself. He states that they are magnificent, beautiful, smart, and epic. Also, they were filled with hope. This is, of course, a false stereotype. And there's a picture. Going back to that white girl Junior was in love with, Penelope, Junior asks for advice from his former best friend Rhodey. He tells Junior to change the way he looks, talks, and walks, meaning Rhodey thinks that a white girl would never fall in love with an Indian. This in itself is a stereotype. Junior is also stereotyped because he's poor, but most of these stereotypes surprisingly come from himself. He's calling himself poor and making up excuses on being poor, as we can see in this comic here. What do you think of stereotypes?
I think stereotypes is when you give a group of people some same characteristics.
Have you ever been stereotyped?
No, not really.
Okay. So what are stereotypes?
Oh, stereotype is when you assume, judging a person based on, misconception or their race or their ethnicity. For example, like Irish known for drinker, that's stereotype example.
And what do you think of stereotypes?
It's wrong. You cannot judge the book by its cover. You have to get to know the content. Don't rush in judgment. Make sure that first you get to know the person. And it's not bad to stereotype people.
And have you ever been stereotyped?
Yes and no.
What are stereotypes?
Stereotypes are people judging other people because of expectations or what they think about.
And what do you think of stereotypes?
I think they're wrong, but personally they happen every day around the world, every country. It's not like something that you can just stop in one day or one night.
And have you ever been stereotyped?
To like a certain extent, wasn't really that major, but it happens to everyone.
Yeah, because I go to the airport, I always get randomly searched because I have a beard. So they assume I'm a terrorist.